Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Baron today, this morning against a Freya, looks like, a Masters Freya. I've actually played against Core W a lot. I've actually lost to him a few times when I'm playing God Requests on stream, and sometimes even when I'm not playing God Requests. He pretty much just slams Freya all day, every day. He's just a big Freya fan. So, I think this matchup overall is pretty good for me. I think. Keyword being think, because it's kind of weird. Let me buy my items here and I'll explain what I mean. Do we want the normal lifesteal build or do we just want book and go hard? Honestly, I kind of want the book. I feel like the book is going to scale really well into the late game and we can just one-tap her for sure. I'm not too worried about the early game either. As far as relics goes, Horn Shard. What do we want versus a Freya, man? I don't know. Maybe do we just start the med, call it a day? Yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever it may or may not be for you. And Core W likes to wait around corners. Or not wait around corners. I mean, kind of. Like, he likes to try to fight level 3 is what I'm trying to say here. So hopefully we don't give him that opportunity. Because Freya level 3 with Wing Shard is incredibly powerful. And by the way, like I said in the last video, I refuse to lose this game, man. I absolutely refuse. I don't care that we're against a GM player, and I don't care that this matchup is weird. We will simply be winning this. I'm starting to feel, as I commented on my last video, I'm starting to feel washed up, man. Like I'm starting to feel like a noob. Like I don't know how to play this game anymore because I've just been taking too many L's recently, even on some good gods. Ooh. So anyways, the reason why I said that this is a weird matchup is because Baron typically does very well into immobile characters, which Freya is. She has no way to like leap out, it's just her ult. I'll leap out of my root combo. But the same goes for Freya though, where she's really good against immobile characters too, because she just hastens after them and beats them up, right? Ooh. I kind of thought he was going to lean into me there. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to fight. Alright, we got the smalls. Unlucky. If we got that, ooh, he's ulting us here. Unlucky, dude. Unlucky. I probably shouldn't have even tried to invade there, to be honest. She has a better early game than we do. Plus she had the beads. Honestly, she just played that pretty well. I don't really know if there's anything else I could have done given the fact that I have a med. Maybe if I had like a stronger early game relic, but regardless, I don't think this means we lose or anything like that. This just means we have to play smarter for sure. We're 500 gold down already. That is not good. I really wish that we got the blue buff, man. Maybe I should have, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I could have played that better. Because if we got the blue buff, she would have never hit 5 there, and there's no way we die. With her being level 4. Literally like 0 chance we die.
Just look at how amazing it is.
We're just gonna have to play smarter, man, for the rest of this game. Let me take a drink. Which is okay. So, I mean, Freya has a decent snowball, but it's nothing too crazy. Nothing we can't handle. I might have to like, I don't know. We'll see. I might have to commentate just a little bit less so I can actually focus on this game. This is only my first take. This is my first game of the day. So I gotta wake up a little bit. And part of me thinks that, you know, if I talk a little bit too much, I'm not gonna take it seriously enough. But I'm also obviously not gonna just go mute during the video, so I will be talking, but maybe I should take it down a notch, yeah? No. Oh, give me that gold, please. Thank you. Okay. Dang, man. I probably shouldn't even try to poke her. In a perfect world, I'm able to get my blue buff here and not much bad stuff happens to me off of it. That's what I would love. But we might not. We'll see. Guess we're gonna find out. I do believe she'll come to this, yeah. Okay, I was about to say. I'd be shocked if she didn't try to dive. I mean, I don't know why she did it like that. That was kind of like a weird way to dive, but... That's beautiful. We got the heal as well. We might not be able to pick up the blue buff, which is unlucky, but... Actually, you know what? I think we can if we just back and run straight there, you know? We might lose some more gold under tower. Dude, this is a rough one. This is a rough one. I definitely think, like, the mid-game, like, once we get defense online and whatnot, I think the mid-game can go our way. What? Dude, am I stupid? Like, I thought I walked over that. I guess I'm a big old dummy-dumb. Dude, oh. I hate when I have to try so hard for my first game. But realistically, it's my fault, though, because I should just play warm-ups. Maybe I'll start doing that more. It's like, I'm kind of getting tired of feeding you guys the same old excuses of just like, I'm tired in the morning or whatever, you know? Thankfully, we got the chests there, which gave us movement speed to get out, because Freya is definitely faster than our character, 100%. For those of you who don't know, Freya is actually a really fast character. She's no Mercury or anything like that, but she has 375 base stats, which is actually tied for like a lot of characters. It's tied for third place, you know. A 375 is like the common number they give to like warriors and assassins that need to stick to you. She might be going Bull Demon here, I wouldn't be surprised. It's kind of like not much reason for her not to do it, besides the fact that it's pretty early and she might not get anything off of it. But the keyword being might nots, you know, you never know until you try. Not much reason for her not to go for it, really, other than the fact that it's just an early game. Bull Demon. Like, she kind of like missed everything on me there. Also, my 1, I just remembered that my 1 actually reduces attack speed. Which is going to be huge for us here. Oh, the reason why I was chasing is because I thought her blue was coming up, but I guess not. I guess it's still down for a while. Going to the Chronos Pennant. We need tons of cooldowns to be able to win this one for sure. But you guys can see right there kind of like how I can win this matchup. I need to stop playing, I don't know, not brave by any means, but I need to stop playing super scared. I don't need to be that scared. I need to be aware, not scared. Let's put it that way. My tower comes up pretty soon here. Yeah, it comes up within like 10 seconds or so, probably. Which is great news for me. I'm gonna assume she's gonna try to contest our blue buff once again. So why wouldn't she? She has no anti-heal yet, so our heals are... They're not giant heals by any means, but, you know, they're respectable heals, for sure. Alright, we hit her with that. It's really good. Probably invade his buff. Gonna hit that Chester, because even if she takes the Chester, like she's doing right now, even if that happens... We still have the fact that we're the ones who broke it, so we got the 25 gold. So, you know, it's better than nothing at the end of the day. Surprisingly, she didn't really do much damage to me there. I say surprisingly because she's a Freya who's ahead, but also because she has a red buff, man. Like, I kind of expected her just to destroy us there. Dang, that sucks. We're getting to the point of the game though where I think we can start definitely playing up for sure. With that point of the game being like cooldown, because we could have rushed, and maybe I should have honestly. We could have rushed
Look at how amazing it is.
Chronos Pendant first item. That's what a lot of people do. It's like the safest option, and like for a lot of mages, honestly, we decided to go the book because it scales really well. Like we might even still go lifesteal and go like the Bancroft's Claw build, maybe. And the book will give us more power for the Bancroft's Claw, which will give us more shields. So, I mean, it's going to be really good late game, not to mention the fact that, what's it called? What am I trying to think of here? I got so distracted by something. I don't even know what just popped into my head right there. Oh, the infinite mana. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, we have some CDR online now. I think we're looking and feeling pretty decent right now. Okay, I'm missing that heal was actually pretty bad. We kind of needed that heal. Alright, we hit that heal. That's great for us. I think we just run at this guy. It's playing too safe now, though. Too easy, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I said, like, we just need to get our cooldown online, because once we get cooldown online, of course, it helps us a ton with our 1, 2, 3 combos being up or not. Like, you know, I don't mean to discount that. Like, the 1, 2, 3 Baron combos are really strong, especially when they can't get out of them. Even though I missed the last one there. I only hit my 1 at the end of it, but the point is my ult comes up really quickly, and when you, it basically means that Freya doesn't have her ult when I do that. What do we want here? I think we just want some big damage. Maybe some more cooldown even, so I don't have to go a power potion yet. Oh, she's going Ankh. It's interesting. She's not going to have an Aegis or anything to deal with my damage in that regard. That's great for us. But yeah, long story short, we ulted her, forced her ult, and then we ulted her again when her ult was down. And she actually had beads for it, but it just didn't make much of a difference. So.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well, there goes my tower, pretty much. Jeez. Also, she has a red buff again. I really need to stop letting her have that for free. She has no beads. All she has is her ult, so... Alright, a little bit of a sketchy situation for sure. We're probably going to need to sell this Horn Shard for an actual defensive relic, to be honest. Like, situations like that are a little bit too close for comfort. I think her beads are coming back up, too. Yeah, I think our beads are probably up by now, to be honest. I'm just going to try to run out. She's probably going to kill my tower. Not a lot I can do about that one, I don't think. I think Aegis is actually really good here, to be honest. I think it'll help me avoid a good chunk of her damage while I'm waiting for my cooldowns to come back up. Could be huge. Upgrading the med as well, for obvious reasons. Hopefully we can just spam on her and call it a day. Maybe we do a little corner campy here. Oh, I think he knew we were coming. That's our beads. That's really good for us. We didn't get our ult, but not a problem. She has her ult still, though. She's kind of throwing a little bit here. She doesn't have beads, so... That did not hit her. Oh, this is too close for comfort, man. I don't like this. You know, it may sound scummy, but I honestly think that I might have to go double defense this game. Like, I feel like my only problem, really, is being able to not die instantly in one combo when I'm, like, caught out. And, and get my cooldowns off. Like, I need to just not get incredibly shredded by a Freya. She has no pin either. Like, literally no pin. So the double defense should work wonders for us, is the thought process. My med is down for a couple of seconds, which is really sucky. I don't know if going for this red is worth it. Oh, pick up the door. No, we didn't get the door. I think we can still get this, though. We have a full minion coming in. Full minion wave. Also, sorry if my commentating is bad, dude. Like I said, I just woke up and I have to sweat so hard. I'm actually second pick. I wanted to mention that when I noticed I was second pick in the lobby, but I guess I forgot. The reason I wanted to mention it is because that means this guy is above 3,400 MMR, because 3,500 MMR is the cap, the highest you can get in the game. And you lose 100 if you lose while you're capped. And I lost the last game. You know, you guys saw my loss on YouTube. Spoiler if you haven't seen it yet, sorry. But you guys saw my last loss. I haven't played Duel since then, so I'm at 3,400. Oh, he is chasing, man. For what, though? That's his bead, so he's going to have to ult this. I think if I die right there, he can actually pick up the dual orb and get my Phoenix and maybe even kill my Titan. I'm not sure, but I know I just got his beads. I know I just got his beads for practically nothing, so we're just going to call it there. And again, he has no penetration whatsoever, so I'm not saying that I wouldn't have went the double defense either way. I might have. I probably would have, but the fact that she doesn't have any pen whatsoever, like, in my opinion, everybody has different opinions on the rules of Duel and whatnot, right? But in my opinion, if you're going 0 pen in your entire build, you literally deserve to get double defensed on. Like, you should expect that. You know, it's just like if you go triple lifesteal, you should expect to get anti-heal used against you, right? I mean, like, it's the same kind of ruling, I think. Alright, so we have our med coming up soon. And it's that easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's that easy. So back to what I was saying in the beginning about this matchup being a super weird one, because Freya destroys gods like Baron Somni, but Baron Somni destroys gods like Freya. So it's kind of like one of those, who wins, Apollo or Bellona? You know, one of those, like, a typical counter pick to another thing, except this one's a little bit less obvious. Again, like, if I didn't explain it very well in the beginning of the game or whatever, the reason why Baron does so well into immobile gods is because, basically, long story short, if you get hit by that root, you know, the root in the 2-1 combo coming after, and you can't jump out of it or CCM unit, yep, typical Core W reporting after losses. Very typical. I should pull up my volume mixer here so I can mute the background noise for you guys. Okay. Nice report, Keck W. What is that? I don't know if that's like, I don't know. He's probably cussing me out. And to be clear, just a little bit of backstory on this guy. He's not doing this out of complete randomness. I mean, don't get me wrong. He reports everyone, because I'm a streamer. A lot of Duel players come in and tell me these things. He reports everyone he goes against a good, like, 80% of the time. Bro, can you shut up? Like, I'm actually just going to leave the lobby because I don't want to read his stuff. Because I'm not sure if that stuff's, like, okay for YouTube or not, honestly. I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, that guy reports everyone after he loses. He rages really hard. I won't lie, I've definitely flamed him quite a few times. I think everybody has flamed that guy at this point. He's just a rat, man. He's just a rodent. I didn't say anything about it in the beginning of the game because, you know, why does it really matter? Really, the only reason I'm bringing it up right now is because he's constantly being a rat in the even in the aftermatch lobby. But anyways. So my final item probably would have been like Ratatouille or Obshard, maybe an Obshard because we really needed some big pin. I mean, I don't know. He only has Shoguns, so honestly, maybe just Ratatouille last would be fine. But yeah, this matchup is super good for Baron in late game, I think, especially if you go double defense. That's like the only way you can lose is if you get one shot, I think. I could have also went Poly last item, but we would have been severely lacking pin. And I don't think Poly's necessary in a matchup where like I have this CDR passive, I have a cooldown on this, I'm full cooldown. Like, I don't think I need to weave polys in between when I am simply going to kill him with my normal abilities. You know what I mean? I don't think I need to do that. So as much as I know everybody loves poly, like I swear every time I don't build poly or I talk about it, everyone loves poly. And I could have went it last for sure, but since I had to go double defense, I would be lacking pen. Another option would be going like Obshard or Rod into Poly, but then I would be lacking, you know, survivability, like I said. As far as his build goes, honestly, he's kind of like the laughing stock of Freya players as far as builds go. Like every good dueler I know that talks about this guy, because I know, like I said on my stream, they come in and talk about it. It's not even like this build is that bad because at the end of the day, you can build whatever you want on Freya and probably get away with it to a certain degree. But the major flaws to his builds is he opts to go pin over cooldown or cooldown over pin. So he as you can see here, 10% cooldown, 10%. 20%. So he has 40% cooldown. And in this matchup, I understand it a lot more. Don't get me wrong, because he kind of needs his ult to be up for my ult. Because if his ult's down and, you know, he's not always going to have his beads up, right? So he kind of needs the cooldown to a certain degree. So I feel him here. But he does these sort of builds all the time. These builds just being Griffin Wing start, which is very debatable whether you should even be going Griffin Wing. I think like maybe like if you're bad at hitting autos, I guess, but Freya has a slow on her too, and they're easy autos to hit, so I don't know why he goes Griffin Wing. But yeah, I pretty much think his build is just entirely horrible. I'm not gonna lie. I told you guys about my build. Also, his relic choice, Ankh, is just terrible. Like, that works, maybe, if he catches me off guard and catches me in a fight where I didn't expect him. Kind of like when he chased me to my Phoenix that one time for, like, no reason after I got his Phoenix. He wants to catch me backing, you know? He wants to catch me off guard. And that's where the Ankh could definitely do good, I guess, because I have a heal and I have this med. But as you guys saw, it just doesn't work out for him. He would have such an easier time in this matchup. Like, I'm not saying Freya would win 10 out of 10 times. Like, this is tricky. It goes back and forth. But Freya's chances of winning are substantially higher if this guy gets a hastened ring. I don't know what this is going to be. Hopefully a demonic, since I'm double defense. But he doesn't have a hasten ring. You need that every game on Freya, in my opinion. You always go hasten ring. And also, he doesn't have, like, an Aegis to mitigate the damage when his beads are down. He doesn't have a blink. That may sound troll to you guys, but certain characters like Freya, who are pretty fast but don't really have like a way in outside of banishing someone, blink is really good. It can catch people off guard, especially if you pair it with the hastened. It can catch people off guard really well, and that's kind of like what I think his goal was. So I would suggest blink for him, but most people would probably go beads Aegis, so that way you can either Aegis the ult when you get caught out, or you can Aegis the combo. So you know how I said that he can't get out of the combos without ulting it or using relics? Well, that's why you usually want to double down on like beads Aegis, because you get hit by a combo, you beads out of it or whatever. You get hit by a combo, you Aegis it. He starts ulting you, you Freya ult it. You know, you have like multiple ways to avoid damage, and he just kind of like played super predictable, super normal for him. You know, he plays kind of weird. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I think his build is pretty bad overall. What would I build on Freya? Now, like I said, because a lot of people like ask that, they're like, okay, if his build's bad, what should he have built then? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a huge Freya player, so take this with a grain of salt, okay? I'm not telling you what the best Freya build is, because I don't play Freya that much, honestly. I'm just telling you guys what I think is a good build, and if I had to play Freya right now, I would probably go. So it'd probably be something like this. Boom, boom. Honestly, I'd probably just get like hasten like third or third. If you're not comfortable with the hasten third and you want some more damage, you could go damage first. But you know, the order of which is up to you. Whatever. But I'd probably do something like I'd probably get like a, I don't know, honestly. It's kind of tricky because I like to just build power on Freya, and then I like to get this, the what's it called? Glyphs. I like to get this nimble thingy on Freya, and I think it's pretty good. But I don't know. I think the most common build I see people going is they kind of just stack rings. It's what I see people doing the most, is just something like this. Boom, boom, boom. And then last item, maybe like a Rod as a Hootie or last item Typhons. You know, this is like a common build I see. But like I said, you can't really go wrong. Like, build whatever you want to build on Freya. If you want Griffin Wing, go for it. If you want Bancrofts, go for it. You build whatever you want. Just make sure you have a mixture of penetration and you have hastened. Those are my two things. So final notes is just make sure you have literally any pen item and hastened. That's what you need on Freya to win games, guys. That's what you need. And most notable relics, I'd say beads, blink, or beads, Aegis, blink. And maybe I'll throw in an honorable, you know, Shell. Shell's pretty good in the early game. But these are what I would do on Freya in most games. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I hope that he didn't say anything too vulgar. He's probably crying about me camping in the early game or building double defense, or maybe he's crying about me not building poly like you guys are probably going to do. Who knows? But I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. It does mean a lot to me. And wait, actually, let's see. Oh, yeah, we're back at Cap MMR because he was Cap MMR. So a GM player, nonetheless. He was probably Cap. Whatever. A one-trick GM player. I appreciate you guys clicking on the video. It means a lot to me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.